Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Tecno Camon 19. So this is the latest Tecno that was released, the Tecno Camon 19, and I'm going to be doing a quick review for the Tecno Camon 19. So here is the Tecno Camon 19, and this is the box it comes with. You get the phone, the Tecno Camon 19 on top. As you see, it's quite a good phone, and I'm going to be taking you through step by step. So Tecno still gives the charger, the USB in the box. That's a good touch. They also give you a clear case as a bonus, so that's a good touch, plus a warranty card. Then the charger, you also get the charger in the box. That's a good touch. Then you get the USB-C. The Tecno Camon 19 uses a USB-C, plus you also get the headsets, the wired headsets. You won't get the wireless headsets, but you get the wired headsets if you want to use them. So that means the Camon 19 still has a headphone jack, and that's a very good touch. So this is the phone, the Tecno Camon 19. As you see, it's quite a good phone. So, and it has a USB-C charging port. If I may get the phone out and I show you around the design, it has a very nice back. So I have the white version which has a blue touch on it, so the color keeps on changing, and the design is quite made very well. If you see, it has the square design, the back is flat, and the cameras are protruding quite well. So if I may power the phone on, and we see how fast can it turn on. It takes quite some few seconds to turn on. The speed, if I may say, it's not the fastest in booting up, but you can quite work with it. And if I may add on, the Tecno Camon 19 has Android 12 straight out of the box. That's a good touch. The display is 6.8 inches. It also has a RAM of 4 GB, but it can extend up to 6 GB, so it can get RAM from the storage because it has 128 GB, and it adds it on as RAM. So its RAM can extend up to 6 GB, though it comes with 4 GB RAM. The camera, it has 64 megapixels plus 2 megapixels. Then the front camera has 16 megapixels. This phone is quite good. It has 4G network. If I may add on, it has 4G network, and it also comes with the iOS 8.6 straight out of the box. So I'm going to be reviewing this iOS, how is it working compared to the Samsung One UI, to see how it works. So this is the phone, and the screen is quite huge, though it still has a large bezel at the bottom compared to other flagship phones in the market. And if I may show you the Tecno Camon 19, it comes with Android 12, as I told you, 16 megapixels, 4 GB RAM, which can go up to 6 GB, and then this phone screen goes up to 120 Hz refresh rate. Although it's not that quite smooth, but you can work with it. It's a usable phone. As we term this as a budget smartphone, it's in the range of $150, $200. If I may add on the Tecno Camon 19, it comes with the MediaTek Helio G85 chipset. I'm going to be testing out this chipset to see how it processes data. It processes photos. If you compare it to the Snapdragon is way ahead, but we are going to try see how this chipset works. Also, the screen has a resolution of 1080p by 2460p, and that resolution is quite interesting, which has a 395 ppi. So I'm going to be testing out the camera of this phone, since it has a 64 megapixel camera. I'm going to be testing it out to see how the camera works. Then if you see the camera, it's quite decent. It can take decent photos. As you see, if I zoom in, it can zoom up to 10x. So it zooms up to 10x, and if you compare this to the Samsung, which zooms up to 100x, that's way ahead of the market. And this Tecno Camon 19 is the flagship for Tecno because it's the top end smartphone. So when they are releasing it, they make sure they pack everything they have in this smartphone, hence making it the best Tecno smartphone which was released. We have been waiting for this phone, and I'm going to be showing you how it works. The touch I like on the camera section, they added the film sector, so it has filters as the way you use Instagram, and this will be quite nice because they have built this camera with its filters. They will be quite good, unlike Instagram or Snapchat where it does a screen recording instead of using the camera as a hardware. It just does a screen recording. So these filters will be quite nice for making videos because they'll be working perfectly with the camera, as they are engineered to work perfectly with the camera. So also the video quality of this phone is good. As you see the photos, if I zoom in, they don't lose quality. So if I show you the video side, also the portrait photo is quite good indoors when there is good lighting. I'm going to show you when we are outdoors. The phone lacks out. It mostly takes good photos when it is in good lighting. As you see, this portrait photo is quite good. The edges are coming out smoothly. It recognizes the subject and it blurred out the background. But when you're outdoor, it's a different story. It struggles with light and figuring out what is the subject. But if I go to the video section, you see this one has good videos. In good lighting, it gets good videos. As you see here, it can focus on the subject and neglect other things in the image. So it will focus on the subject. If you tap on the subject, it will focus on the subject and take very nice photos. For example, you see this photo, it's a very nice sharp photo. And if I check the front camera is also quite decent, though it lacks in some areas. As you see here, it zooms, it has a zoom, that's a good thing, but it's not that wide. That's one thing I realized on this camera. It's not wide, as other phones are putting wide angle cameras on the selfie. Though this phone has a punch hole camera in the center, it's not that wide compared to other phones. So this is the front camera, and the photos it takes, they are decent, but they are not on the top. They are decent but not on the top. So I'm going to be trying out this phone outdoor. Let me try this one outdoor. So this is the phone. As you see, the screen is very bright. That's a bonus point. As you see, I'm outdoor, but the phone is quite bright. So if I turn on the camera and you see the photo comes out when it is decent, but when you zoom in, the quality of the photo completely dies. So I'm going to try to zoom in on my subject. So I'm taking an aerial shot. I'm going to try to zoom in, though the camera has different many modes you can play around with. Let me try zooming in. I'm going to see what I'm talking about. So if I zoom in, this phone, the quality completely dies. As you see, yes, it will zoom up to 10x, but the quality is not that good. It doesn't take usable photos when you zoom in. So you will try taking photos using the main sensor. There it takes photos, but when you zoom in and it changes lenses, the lenses are not that powerful, so the photo will kinda lose quality. So overall, given the specs of this phone and what it can do, it's quite a good phone. It's quite a budget smartphone. Since it has a big battery, 5000 milliamps, 4G network, the cameras are quite good, the screen is huge, it's very bright, so it's quite a nice phone. So the Tecno Camon 19 is quite a usable phone. The design, that was out of this world. It's a very nice design, and if you're looking for a budget smartphone to get, you can maybe try out a Tecno Camon 19 and we'll get feedback from you guys. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.